At about 2:40 p.m. on April 29th, 2022, I sent a friend of mine a text message saying that I think we might see a tornado in Andover, Kansas today. I don't think I've ever been so shocked to see my own forecast verify before. And not just verify, but verify spectacularly. That day, at about 3 p.m., I headed up to Kansas with my friends Max Ungar and Lauren Pounds to investigate a 10% hatched tornado risk and see if we could see any supercells or maybe even tornadoes in the area. What happened that day was a mix of forecasting, a lot of luck, and one of the most damaging tornadoes of the 2022 chase season.
Lauren, watch out.
Oh, there's big hail falling.
Yes, there is.
Oh man, it's planting. Big debris in the air, big debris in the air. We're gonna have to go north and east.
Yes, I know.
We're gonna have to go back up to 70th Street. Oh my goodness.
On the morning of April 29th, a shortwave trough started moving across Colorado and into Kansas, deepening a low-pressure center forming in the wake of the Colorado Front Range. Ensemble forecast models suggested this low would help advect dew points in excess of 60 degrees Fahrenheit as far north as Iowa, with dew points near 65 degrees Fahrenheit across southern Kansas and Oklahoma. Models agreed that this moist air mass, combined with sufficient wind shear, would create an environment supportive of strong tornadoes across much of eastern Kansas that afternoon. There were two key limiting factors for tornadoes, however. The first of the two problems that was present on this day is something called a capping inversion. A capping inversion, or just a cap for short, is a layer of hot, dry air that's been blown over the Great Plains from the Rocky Mountains. This hot, dry air acts to prevent the warm, moist air at the surface from rising up into the atmosphere, into the cold, dry air aloft, by causing that rising air from the surface to become colder than its surroundings, forcing it to sink back towards the ground. These capping inversions can act to prevent supercell thunderstorms from even forming, resulting in what storm chasers like to call either a blue sky bust or a cap bust. There are three major ways to counteract a cap. First, if you heat the air at the surface enough, it'll become warmer than the cap and start to rise. Second, if weak rising motion occurs in the middle atmosphere, the cap can be lifted, which cools the air temperatures in the cap, allowing warm air at the surface to rise. Finally, the cap will break if surface air is forced to rise through it, often due to some sort of boundary like a front in the area. On this particular day, a boundary between hot dry air and warm moist air, called a dry line, was present in Kansas. Dry lines can encourage rising motion through increased surface heating and mixing, but their moderate forcing is sometimes not quite enough to break a cap. There can be a very fine line between powerful supercells and a blue sky bust on dry line chase days. The second major issue on this day was that models were forecasting that a strong cold front would be crashing southward through Kansas during the late evening hours. Strong cold fronts like this can act kind of like a snowplow, forcing air to rise in front of them and forming large lines of thunderstorms called squall lines. Although these squall lines can produce tornadoes themselves, they're very hard to see in most cases due to lots of rain and wind in the area. And even worse, if these cold fronts are strong enough, they can actually undercut the updrafts and thunderstorms, removing their connection to the ground and ending their supercellular tornado potential. Despite these concerns, high-resolution computer models suggested that there was still potential for supercells to initiate along the north-south oriented dry line in southern Kansas. Based on these model solutions, and the volatile atmospheric conditions already observed in place, we headed north with an initial target of Wichita, Kansas. It was about this time that I made my tongue-in-cheek forecast that today had the potential to be a repeat of the infamous April 26, 1991 Andover F5 tornado, if storms could form. Updrafts appeared north of Wichita along the dry line by 4 p.m., racing northeastward as the approaching upper-level jet nosed into the region. However, chaser photos of the storm suggested that they were somewhat moisture-starved, exhibiting a low precipitation supercell structure. Further cloud development was also starting to occur in southeast Oklahoma, and we briefly considered turning around and heading toward Lawton for potential storms there. However, concerns about the capping inversion in that area led us to push on towards what we felt was the more guaranteed target up near Wichita in Kansas. By 6 p.m., as we arrived in Wichita, a few updrafts had attempted to form thunderstorms in Oklahoma, but these were swiftly decapitated by the capping inversion and dissipated. Meanwhile, the updrafts in central Kansas had developed into bona fide supercells, producing a brief dusty tornado near Hope, Kansas, well to our north. Unfortunately, since we were too late to catch these cells, we settled for a cluster of updrafts southeast of Wichita, the northernmost of which started developing into a photogenic low precipitation supercell around 7 p.m. We followed the storm as it spun north of Andover, letting it pass us by as its base started to shrink due to new storms to the south beginning to choke its inflow. By now, we felt sure that the necessary dew points for tornadic supercells had failed to materialize, and this barber pole updraft would be the highlight of the chase. Now, the environment on this day was already clearly primed to produce these photogenic, low precipitation supercells. First, there were high cloud bases due to a 17-degree Fahrenheit dew point depression at the surface. These large dew point depressions mean that surface air has to rise further to cool to the dew point, leading to these high bases. Further, there was dry air aloft, which leads to lots of entrainment and mixing on the edges of updrafts and preventing rain and cloud debris from obscuring that nice barber pole shape. There was also good low-level shear, which is important to getting these rotating supercell updrafts, and the dry line boundary nearby was providing only moderate lift, not so much that you'd have a line of storms form, but enough to convect these isolated updrafts. However, these same environmental factors that favor photogenic low precipitation supercells can also be detrimental to tornadoes. Dry air and strong low-level wind shear can shred apart strong low-level updrafts before they can form and grow into larger supercells, while high cloud bases are detrimental to tornado production because downdrafts coming out of a thunderstorm with high bases have a lot more time for evaporation to occur within them, cooling them down and potentially undercutting the updraft bases where tornadoes would form. However, on this particular day, there were some very favorable ingredients for tornadoes to form. Firstly, slightly higher dew points had finally arrived by 0Z in southern Kansas due to a rapidly strengthening low-level jet. This strong low-level jet greatly increased the low-level shear present for storms, creating an environment incredibly favorable for tornadoes. Additionally, the multiple updraft and downdraft pulses in the storms to the south were building a cold pool, a feature that can generate vertical vorticity, promoting the formation of landspouts as well as tornadoes if that vorticity can be stretched under a rotating updraft. While all this was happening, we'd actually just called our storm chase, thinking that the storms that were occurring on this day didn't have any chance at producing tornadoes, and as light was beginning to fade, we might as well get on our 3-hour drive back home. We started near Benton, Kansas, and got back on I-35 around El Dorado, heading towards the southwest back to Wichita, when we noticed a storm cell still on the road in front of us beginning to pulse up and show signs of producing hail. We started thinking about maybe getting off the road when we noticed this immense shear funnel in the anvil in front of us, stretching from one side of the sky all the way to the other. It must have been a couple miles long. It was suspended in the air, so we didn't think it was tornadic, but it was a sign that there was a lot more rotation in the air than we anticipated. Suddenly, Lauren pointed out a lowering on the base of the storm ahead of us. We pulled off the highway just as a tornado was materializing at the point where the rear flank downdraft and the updraft of the storm met. We headed east and south to the intersection of Southwest Meadowlark and Southwest 80th Street in Andover, and began filming a violent tornado.
Shit, that's huge. Yep. I'm taking south option. I got it. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, that happened out of nowhere. Guys, we were quitting 10 seconds ago. 10 seconds ago. Holy cow. That's one of the most beautiful tornadoes I've ever seen. I hope it's not in a town.
It's in Andover.
Yeah, it is. It's weakening. Max, can I see the camera?
Oh my god. We're in the core.
Watch the camera to make sure it doesn't fall over.
Wow! Oh my goodness! We gotta be careful it doesn't include up at us. Hang on, sorry.
I have no idea where my phone went.
Still recording?
Yeah. Wow! Oh my!
Look at that go.
Oh my! Oh my goodness. It's in Andover. There's debris on the ground.
Yeah, there is.
Shit, it's in Andover.
I need a new lens.
Oh my gosh! Helical subvortex! Oh my gosh! Look at that!
Be careful, don't hit the camera. My lord.
Oh my gosh! Okay, we need to be careful here.
Yeah, I know.
Wow!
Oh, dude, look at that photo.
Oh.
Guys, I really thought I was gonna go tornado-less this year.
Oh my god, it's gonna plant. It's planting again.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Goodness.
There's a huge shear funnel over us too.
Yeah, there is.
That was a big hailstone.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
We're gonna have to move really fast here in a bit. Ooh, power flashes. I can't believe I'm not getting time lapse. I'm an idiot. You damn fool. Lauren, watch out.
Oh, there's big hail falling.
Yes, there is.
Oh man, it's planting. Big debris in the air, big debris in the air. We're gonna have to go north and east.
Yes, I know.
We're gonna have to go back up to 70th Street. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh man. Wow. Oh.
I can't believe it's going.
Dude, that thing is strong.
That is a mean tornado, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I think we need to move.
Give it a few seconds, but we will need to move.
Oh my gosh.
hear
Look
it.
at the helical. Yeah. Oh.
I think it's gonna come right through here. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
we need to go. We need to go, Sean.
We can stay a few seconds longer, but we're gonna have to haul. What I'm gonna do, can you hold
Anyone
this?
see my phone?
I'm gonna prepare things. I can't see your phone, but you need to find
Sean,
that
we need
quick.
to go.
We're
We
okay,
need to go.
Max. Max, we're okay, all right? I will tell you when we need to leave. And it's going to be soon. It's going to be very soon. I know.
Roaring.
We're safe for the moment.
That thing is violent.
Yeah, that's a big tornado.
Dude, there's so much debris in the air.
I know.
Oh my
Listen to that
goodness.
noise.
Roaring. Sean,
We're okay.
We gotta go.
Sean, we need to
No,
go.
we gotta go.
Sean, we need
Yes.
to go.
Give it 2 seconds.
Sean, we need to go.
Here. I've ruined the focus on the tornado. Give me a second. There we go.
Oh my god. Sean.
I know. We're gonna
Sean,
be okay.
that thing is
Hang
fucking
tight.
violent,
No,
dude.
let's go.
Let's go. We got.
Okay, we're leaving now.
We're leaving. Let's go.
All right. What I need you to do. Okay, here. give me-
No.
We're gonna be okay.
Sean, we need to go.
Gonna be
Power
okay.
flash.
We're going now. All right.
Yeah.
Here. This is a quick release. Keep filming the tornado.
Yes.
Oh my god.
The thing is. Oh, big power flashes, dude. Sean, get
We
in.
gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Do you have boots, Max?
Yeah, I do. Sean!
I know. I'm coming. All right, we're moving.
We gotta go north.
We do. Hang tight. Car's still running. I know.
Don't go into the ditch.
I know.
Oh my god, that
Keep
thing's...
filming that.
Hang on. No, I gotta get on roads, dude.
Yes. Lauren, use the better camera.
Here.
Where is it?
It's up. Max has it.
Watch out. I'm not going by it.
Yeah, he is.
We can't take 80s. We gotta go through.
Is it still recording if it says recording?
Yes.
Just blow it.
Fine.
How do I zoom out?
As the tornado rapidly approached, we redeployed north to Southwest 70th Street. In hindsight, we could have moved east 1 block to the north-south oriented Indiahoma Road to stay closer to the tornado, but the somewhat unusual motion of this tornado was difficult to track in real time. Unlike most tornadoes, which stay associated with the storm's updraft and move along with it, this tornado was rapidly translating north to the point that it was starting to become displaced north of the main updraft base. This may have been due to the strong low-level jet present on this evening, as well as the lack of a strong forward flank downdraft to the north of the storm. There was nothing to stop the low-level jet from steering the tornado away from the updraft base. Recognizing that the tornado's motion was more northerly than easterly, we then moved north off of Southwest 70th Street to Southwest 60th Street and headed back west to attempt a second close intercept of the tornado.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. I promise. And it's starting to lift anyway, I think.
I don't know.
Look at that.
Wow.
This is fine. It's not coming towards us. It's going laterally.
I would stop just in case.
Yeah.
I want to get to a clearing. I want to see the base of it. Honestly, this is the kind of tornado that we can get close to.
You sure about that?
Moving fairly predictably.
It's crossing in front of us.
Yeah, it is.
Just stop,
It's
stop,
okay.
Sean.
I promise we're okay.
Oh man. Oh man.
We're gonna get a heck of a view. Make sure you're videoing, Lauren. Look at that.
Wow, violent motion on the bottom.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Crossing the road in front of us.
Yep. It's weakening too.
Just in
It's
case
not
it starts to
long.
wants to get. Oh, it's,
I know.
It's violent. Dude.
I know. We're gonna get to the top of this hill and we're gonna get a view of it and we're not gonna go too much further. Look at that motion. Holy moly. Oh my
God, that's violent.
Look at that.
Stop. That's a violent tornado.
Holy crap.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's crossing 35 right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's big hail falling too here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get away from the trees.
I don't still know where this road goes, Sean.
I see there's a curve and we're gonna curve towards it. Look, the tornado's moving away from us now, so we're okay. Trust me, I've been around stuff like this before. This is not my. Oh, we're gonna have a bridge. Oh, this is gonna be a perfect view. We're just gonna stay up here and watch. Oh, it crossed 35 already. Yep.
Okay, take the camera.
Yep.
This is a little.
Oh my God. Look at that thing go. My goodness.
Wow. Power flash.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding? Power flash. Oh, big power flashes.
I can't believe it's still going. That is violent at the bottom.
Yeah, that's a strong path.
I can't believe it's not weakening. Debris, a lot of debris. There's a guy behind us.
Go.
Here, I'm in park.
Oh, okay.
Can you hold the video on the tornado?
Can he get by
please?
you?
Yes. We need to move.
What
So-
interstate did I just cross?
35.
I-35?
I-35. Oh, I see a road here. We're gonna take this back to the main road we were on and keep following this.
Okay.
Keep the video. That video needs to stay on the tornado because that's the
Okay.
best video we have.
Okay. I don't know if this road goes up there, my guy.
It goes back to the road we were on, I imagine.
Sure.
I'm not sure, but it fits the bill, and we're gonna try that. It's not like we have that many other options.
Lauren, can you look at roads?
Let me video instead. I'm
Yeah.
tweeting this out.
We need to look at roads.
We're okay right now. We're following it. Hang tight.
Woo.
Easy. Holy moly. This has been going for at least 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm right on it.
Good.
Trying to steady hand.
I mean, there's only so much you can do in the moving car. That's fine.
We need to be careful not to get too close to this guy.
I am fully cognizant of that. Don't worry. I'm in control of myself and in control of the vehicle. We're going to be just fine.
It's roping
Look
out.
at that. Yeah, it is.
The rope
We're
out's
going to try
gonna
to view here.
the rope out's gonna be absolutely gorgeous.
It is. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my god. My.
It's still on the ground. It's still on the ground.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Look at that.
oh my gosh, look at that. It's beautiful.
It's not hitting anything.
It's like snakes.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh my god.
It goes all the way up in the cloud too. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Oh my god.
Unreal. I can't believe this is still going.
I'm worried what damage it did, man.
I would imagine it's
It
significant.
went through
The
Andover.
tornado
Yeah.
finally began to weaken and rope out north of I-35 and east of Benton,
I mean, you
Kansas.
can hear the sirens.
Andover and
As the
Augusta.
tornado slowly faded,
Yeah,
we could
you
see
can hear the sirens.
insulation from destroyed homes falling all around us.
That's a helicopter.
What's that? Oh, there's debris falling out of the sky.
Oh my god, that's what that is.
Where's the helicopter?
I thought it was a helicopter. It's actually the debris. Good lord.
We continued on with the storm for a little while longer, but due to night falling and the rapidly forming squall line to our north, we decided to bail, end the chase, and head for home. Before the end of this video, I want to take a moment to remember the 3 OU students that passed away in a car accident while chasing storms on this day. Although I did not personally know them, I know from their loved ones that Gavin, Drake, and Nick were brilliant young students, and their loss will be felt for decades to come. It's a reminder to please be careful while out storm chasing, especially on the road at night, but also to live life to the fullest, to be kind to others, and to do good for all those around you. To live by the example that Gavin, Drake, and Nick did. Stay safe out there, and thank you for listening to my story of the April 29th, 2022 Andover tornado.